Hi, my name is Emma and I just returned home from a long weekend trip with my new backpack, the Patagonia Altvia 36. I just wanted to give you a review on this backpack as I really love that pack. I just came home from the mountain, from the local mountain range with my dog. We just went out for a long weekend trip. We stayed 3 days and it was actually the first time that I was using that backpack. And I just wanted to give you a short overview and a short review on that pack and about what I like so much about it. So the Altvia series from Patagonia is fairly new, and they come in a lot of different sizes and colors. They are available between 18 and 36 liters. So the 18 liters and the 22-liter version look a little bit different than this one, but the 28-liter version looks more or less exactly the same like this 36-liter version. So this is the biggest pack in the Altvia range from Patagonia, and I just bought the pack with my very own money, so I don't have any affiliations with Patagonia or something. So this is just my personal opinion, and I hope it will answer your questions regarding that backpack. So, yeah, where do we start? I really like the closing of that backpack. Someone called it the burrito closing, and it's just so easy to open. You just have this little buckle here. You just snap it open, and then you pull on that cord, and it opens. So you don't have like a separate brain of the pack where you just have to balance or you can put stuff in there. It's just an opening like that, and if you pull on that cord again, the backpack closes itself, and you just buckle it up again. Whoops. This is twisted. So you just buckle it up again and you're ready to go. So that is pretty easy. And you can also, like, if you're at camp or something and just want to move the pack from, I don't know, the left side to the right side, you can also take it by this strap. And I think that is pretty amazing and pretty comfortable. But I really fell in love with that possibility to just open the pack so easy. It's you don't have any complicated mechanism. It's just one pull and it closes. And you couldn't even leave it like that. You don't even have to snap in that little buckle if you are in a hurry or whatever. So I really like that. And what I like even more about this version or about this opening is that if you open it up and you have it like this, there's like a small space here that you can use like a little table when you're outside. So I have this little thing here where all my tiny stuff is in there. So I have, that was the wrong compartment. So I have a pen or some pencils as I'm drawing on trail, and you can just use that as a little table here for my lighter and the knife or something. So if you're cooking and sitting on the ground or in the grass and the bushes, you can just put your stuff here, like the tiny stuff, and it doesn't get lost. So I really like that you have like a small storage area when the pack is laying down and when you're just sitting next to it. So I think that is really comes in really handy and is really comfortable. So and when you're done, you just put everything back inside, just pull the strap and the backpack closes itself. You snap that in and basically you're done. So this is actually, it is called a 36-liter backpack, but I guess, or I believe that there is a lot more space in it because the strap here is kind of long, and if you just pull that cord a little bit, you have a lot of extra storage here that you can use. So this is like the normal size, but if you want to carry some extra stuff, you can even increase the capacity of the backpack by a good bunch. So if you have something to carry to camp or so that is pretty handy. So yeah, and then so this is just like the normal traveling mode, and there comes a little extra pocket up here on top of the backpack where you can put something in. It also has a little keyring thing where you can hook up something. I put there my power bank, which you can use it for your keys or whatever. So this works kind of well as long as the backpack isn't overly filled. So if you fill it really much, like if you're using all that extra space and whatnot and really put a lot in there, this pocket gets a bit complicated to use, because if there's something that is stiff like your phone or a book or something like that, it doesn't work very well. But or it's a bit complicated to store stuff down because the load is pushing from the inside. But as long as the pack is like normally loaded, you have this pocket and it's working perfectly. So yeah, let's turn it around again. So underneath here you have a second strap that opens like this easy access or fast access pouch. That is actually made from a sturdy or from the same material than the rest of the backpack. So this is not like a meshy thing or something. You can put some, I have my toilet paper here, some items that I have to access or that I want to access really fast, or you can put your raincoat in there or something like that. But it's not made from mesh, so you probably won't put your wet clothes in here or something like that. These two pockets on the outside, however, these are made from mesh, from a meshy material. So I just carry my bottles in here. I have one here and one there. And yeah, the pack is made like symmetrically. So everything that you have on one side is also available on the other side. So I think that is pretty cool. So then you have a lot of straps and buckles on the outside here. You can use it to actually compress the backpack if it isn't fully loaded or something like that. But I mainly use it to store some stuff on the outside of the pack, like a scarf or something. Or if you just washed your socks or whatever, you can use it as a clothing line and just to make them or hang them here and dry them. I put my water filter thing here, so yeah, there are a lot of options and possibilities to actually put something on there. And then there are two smaller straps here, and they are actually made from some kind of elastic material, so you can add some more stuff here. I guess they are made for attaching your hiking poles or something, but I use that to fix my my towel there. So it was hanging here on the outside and could easily dry. So yeah, and then you have a little pocket down here that you can open, and there's actually the rain cover in there. So you could pull it over, or on the other side, you can pull it over if it rains, and just store it here if it's not raining. So it's a really nice button. If you put your backpack on a rock or something, nothing of your stuff inside of it can damage, because it's like safe by this rain cover in there. Yeah, and then just turn around a little bit. You have an extra compartment in the inside of the pack. There's a compartment for your water system or your water bladder. And then there's also another small tiny pouch where you can put in your ID card or some documents or stuff like that. So on the inside, the pack has the same color as the outside. Specifically, I guess it's like this. It's fairly dark, so it's a fairly dark material from the inside. So yeah, you need some good light to see inside. But actually, the pack is so small that there is not so much stuff in there anymore. Here on the back side, you have these. There's like a little opening here where you can put the hose of your water system through, and you have a handle and some shoulder straps and some hip belt and some possibilities to adjust the weight of the pack or to distribute the weight of the pack with these straps here that you can tighten or loose. The backpack comes with a chest strap too, but I removed that because I don't use them. I don't like the chest strap, so I never use them. You have a lot of loops here on the shoulder strap where you can actually put in or adjust the height of the chest belt. So yeah, there's like a small plastic snap that you can just put in here, so you can adjust it quite easily or just take it off completely, what I've done here. So yeah, what I really like about that chest strap is it comes with a little clip where you can actually hook in the hose of your water system, so you don't have to deal with those magnets and stuff like that. You can just clip it there and you're ready to go, and it never dangles around or something like that. But if you do so like I did here and remove the chest strap, you also have these loops here where you can just like put your water hose like in a classic way. Yeah. So the shoulder straps itself are made from some kind of meshy material and some foamy thing with a lot of holes on the inside. So there's a lot of ventilation on these guys. And the same goes for the padding of the back here. There is some kind of riffled foamy material, and then there is this meshy material on top of it. So there's a little bit of ventilation, and it's really comfy to carry around actually, but you probably will have a sweaty back no matter what. So but yeah, it's really comfy to carry. It's really nice and soft, so I really like that. And then you have the hip belts, or the hip belt, and it's also from a lightweight material that is like foamy, and it has a pocket on each side of the hip belt. I actually really enjoyed the hip belt because I usually get a it's like my stomach starts to hurt when I carry backpacks with hip belts, but on this one this worked really well. So I really like that hip belt, and it doesn't give my tummy any problems or something like that. So it's super soft. These pedals are actually these paddings are super long, so they go around your waist or your hips like a good bunch, and you can close it and adjust it here. So I really like the hip belt on this pack. But however, you cannot turn it off, take it off. So it's fixed to the backpack, and you cannot like just take it off or something if you want to save weight or if you don't use it. So you would have to cut it actually off. And yeah, so it's not a removable hip belt. So keep that in mind. So the pack is actually kind of lightweight, I would say. I know there are backpacks out there that are like really lightweight, that are made from a really thin material or something like that. And this backpack is actually coming with a rather sturdy material, so I think it will last a good time, or will last a long time, and you don't have to be super careful when putting the backpack down or when going through some bushes or something like that. All in all, the backpack weighs around 1 kilogram. So I put it on my kitchen scale, and it said 1060 grams with the rain cover included. And I now just took the chest strap off, so it's probably around 1 kilogram like it is here with the rain cover. Yeah, I carried for 3 days about 10 kilograms. So it was like 5 to 6 kilograms my base weight, and then I had some food and about 3 liters of water. So and it was really nice and really comfy to carry. I didn't have any problems with my shoulders or with my back hurting or something like that. So this was a really nice thing to carry. What I realized when I came back, like when I unloaded the pack from the car, that the attachment of the lower shoulder strap to the upper shoulder strap damaged this meshy material here. So I don't think it will rip off, but it actually came through the meshy material as yeah, this is actually the only seam on this shoulder strap that is holding the upper and lower part together. So basically all of the weight that you're carrying is held by this seam here, and on the other side, of course, this one too, and there the meshing or the mesh material just ripped off, or it just came through it. So that's the only thing that I didn't like about the pack, because I wouldn't say I got grumpy because of that, but it made me a little bit unhappy, because I just got it and it's just 3 days old or something. I just carried it for 3 days and it already came through there. So I don't think that it will rip off completely. And as I have a sewing machine, I will just put a second seam here underneath the other one, so that the weight is a little bit more distributed and it doesn't come off. So yeah, so that's actually the only negative aspect, that this might be an issue in the future. And dear Patagonia team, if you see that, just put a second seam here or some reinforcements underneath it. So that's actually the only thing that I believe needs to be adjusted. But apart from that, I'm super happy with that backpack. It was really nice to carry. It was able to hold everything that I needed. I had a bivy bag in here. I have my sleeping bag, my sleeping pad, a cooking system, stuff for my dog, my clothes, everything in here. So it has a lot of room, and I really like all the opportunities to put stuff in there and on there. And yeah, I'm super happy with that pack, and I can totally recommend it to you in case you're wondering if you want to get that too. So the backpack is coming in 3 different colors, at least in this size. So the 36 liter 36 I'm German, so I'm sorry. The 36 liter version is actually the biggest one in the Altvia range. So this 36 liter version comes in that bluish color, and it also comes in a black and gray color, and something that is like a reddish orangish thing. That yeah, so that's the colors to choose from. So yes, if you have any questions, just drop me a line, write a comment, and I hope I could help you with your decision on getting this backpack. And yeah, thank you for watching, and have a good time. Take care, and I really look forward to carrying my new backpack on the next trip. So take care. Bye bye.